All right, let's be real for a second. When you're earning minimum wage, it might feel like financial independence is a pipe dream. Like, how on earth can you get ahead when you're barely scraping by paycheck to paycheck? But here's the deal. It's possible. It's not easy. I won't sugarcoat it, but it's achievable. I've advised a lot of people in tough financial situations. In fact, I've even been there myself. And today, I'm going to share with you some powerful tips that you probably don't hear about very often. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll have a roadmap toward building wealth, even if you're on minimum wage. If you're interested in more real, no-nonsense advice on personal finance, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I got a lot to share to help you on this journey. Before we dive into the practical stuff, let me tell you this. Wealth isn't just about how much you make. It's what you do with what you make. I know that sounds obvious, but when you're earning minimum wage, often the biggest hurdle is your mindset. We're conditioned to think that you need to be earning tons of money to build wealth. But the reality? Anyone can build wealth at any income level. Instead of focusing on the limitations of a small paycheck, you need to focus on changing habits and how we view long-term goals. For instance, are you prioritizing needs over wants? Are you thinking about what future you will need, not just what's comfortable for present you? Financial independence doesn't rely on how fast you get rich, but how consistent you are in your actions. The key here? Small, intentional steps that eventually snowball. It's a marathon, not a sprint. All right, tip number 2. If you're on minimum wage, you absolutely must know where every single dollar is going. I cannot stress this enough. It's simple. It's about setting a budget that prioritizes survival and growth. Imagine this. No matter how tight things are, you'll automate savings first, even if it's just $5 or $10 from each paycheck. When I say save small but save consistently, I mean really save each pay period. Here's the reality. If you're disciplined about how you spend and save even a small part of your income, it adds up. The power of compounding interest when you're saving over time is a game changer. Remember, every wealthy person started with $1. Next up, I can't emphasize enough the importance of building an emergency fund, even if it's just a small one. Here's why. Life is unpredictable. On a minimum wage income, a single financial hit, like losing your job for a few weeks or an unexpected hospital bill, can set you back years. Having even $1,000 tucked away prevents the need to take out risky loans or rack up credit card debt for emergencies. I know it's hard to save when the paycheck is slim, but if you can carve out even $50 a week using budgeting tricks or cutting out small expenses, you're on the right track. The security of an emergency fund isn't just financial. It's also psychological. It gives you breathing room, which is incredibly valuable when you're trying to build wealth. Now, let's talk about something that can really accelerate your financial journey. A side hustle. Minimum wage might be what your main job offers, but that doesn't mean you can't make more outside of it. Whether it's freelancing, gig economy jobs, or selling something online, you need to tap into multiple income streams. I've seen people get creative and start small businesses part-time, or even sell skills they already had. Let me give you an example. Say you're handy with fixing things at home. Well, you could start offering basic repair services in your neighborhood on the weekends. Or maybe you're good at writing. You could start freelancing online. It's not about making thousands immediately. It's about traction. Any extra income you can funnel towards your future, be it savings, investments, or paying off debt, accelerates your wealth building. Don't underestimate the power of that extra paycheck, even if it's small. On the topic of compounding, let's talk about investments, something people often feel excluded from when they're earning minimum wage. But here's the truth. You don't need thousands of dollars to start investing. One of the best ways to grow your money is through low-cost index funds. These are funds that track the overall stock market, and historically, they offer solid, steady returns. You can start small. So with just $50, you can get in the game. The most important thing here is time. The earlier you start, the more time your money has to grow. Don't worry about needing to invest large sums. Investing consistently and letting compound interest do its job is the real key. So, to bring it all home, building wealth on minimum wage is not about finding some magical shortcut. It's about making consistent, small, disciplined choices, day in, and day out. Shift your mindset about money. Take control of your spending with an ironclad budget. Create multiple streams of income when possible and start putting your money to work, even if it feels like just a small amount at first. You don't need to get rich overnight to build wealth. You just need to get started. And let me tell you, from personal experience, the small steps you take today can lead to massive financial gains tomorrow. By the way, if this content resonates with you, make sure you subscribe for more tips like these. I'm here to share real, actionable advice every step of the way. See you soon.